numbers. I think a lot of people are going to potentially miss the business of the two being together, especially when he was going to hand you that microphone the other day and you just want to grab your own. I thought that was a cool moment between Paul Heyman and you. He decided to ruin that. What does this mean going forward? Is there a potential? And fine for Paul. What is in your mind how you deal with this after this match? I guess. Have you even thought about that?
It's elder abuse.
I'm doing what any man with his back against the wall would do. I'm going to go out there and show that I'm useful. I'm going to go out there and make myself the #1 contender, and then put myself in line for the power. And then once I get the key to the kingdom, you'll see what everybody's got to say.
To me, and I assume it was back in the day, every once in a while the king has got to roll a head down the hill to remind the people at the bottom of the hill that the king is still the king. Excited to see what you do when you get back on top. With that being said, Reasonable Moan has a question for you. Roman Reigns.
Roman, I'd like to acknowledge you first. One of my favorite parts from your documentary was when Jimmy and Jay were talking about you and you were talking about them. What's it mean as well for Jay to have that opportunity to go get a world heavyweight championship? Obviously, the same night as you, so you can't really lock in on it until later on. But are you excited for that opportunity?
I can't even put it in words. It's not easy being a twin.
Wow.
I'm raising them, and I've watched.
She's got a brother?
Their whole lives, and I've competed with them.
Doing entrances over there.
Yeah. Jay, our
Chelsea
entire
Green there.
lives has been a little bit of the run. You know what I mean? If there was one a little bit sitting down, it was always Jim has always been kind of that guy too. So to see Jay be able to break through these barriers, to see him be able to push the ceiling, and then also understand, like, now he understands me a little better. You talk to him after Saturday, you talk to him after this weekend, and he's going to understand the elevation a little better. He probably already does. I'm sure he's been busy as hell this whole week. And I'm just so proud of him. Obviously, we have family's family.
How tall are you?
We're going to have some disagreements. We're going to have, we're going to butt heads here and there, but at the end of the day, I want my family healthy, and I want them here a long time and very successful, and that's exactly what
down the left. Right.
I don't actually land it, Cole.
It was like I don't know if it was like a twitch that I'm just almost back.
I know that you've been waiting on this probably since you walked out here and realized this was happening. Hulkster has a question for you.
Whoa!
I've done 3 minutes on the same here, dude. So I respect that, brother. First and foremost, I'd like to say I love Vanity Fair.
I can't even see him.
It's okay, so let's just get that out. One thing I do want to ask you about, though, dude. This guy, I mean, he's obsessed with you coming back like scored lover. I know a thing or two about those, brother. So my question would be, I guess, whose ass are you looking forward to kicking more? Is it CM Punk or is it Rollins? Because I feel like Rollins, you really do. You just got to disband this guy. Just get him the hell out of here, dude.
I agree, man. He's what I call a lemon. He's Mr. Myers remorse. We just have such a long history, and I would be disingenuous if I didn't. I think you're a wonderful father.
Oh, The Rock.
Talk about
The Rock's here.
I am proud of that history, and I did learn a lot from that relationship and that development. But it's just
You guys switch sides or no?
There's just not enough.
You guys been standing?
There's not enough money. There's not enough success. We can't have it all.
Why?
That's
I want to come
the
with
position that he's in.
No.
Because I took it, and he's bitter about it. And he's
You just did it right now?
Yes.
5 seconds ago? No.
Let him finish.
You want me to move?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Joe, did you move right now?
Hey, let's not be
in the same spot. I'm the one.
I'm about to get warmed up for Mania today.
He's leaving?
those guys who,
CM Punk.
how do you even get there?
I agree, dude.
The tribal chief didn't go and make this thing, even if you make it heavy, make the promise like what it is, he wouldn't have wanted it back here. So, if anything, like I said, you should thank him and acknowledge him. But he is one of those guys that I just don't care about. He's in the, you know what I mean? He's in the crosshairs of this one, so he's going to get into it. And this whole thing with the wise man has just made it even deeper that I don't like, and I don't really want to talk about it. But Seth, because of the relationship and the brotherhood in the past, there are redeeming qualities about him, but I think things he's a trash talker.
Whoa, okay. Seth Freaking Rollins says he's a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is.
That was light. That was real light. That felt like
That's a bad sound, I mean.
That's how I know pop when I hear what that's like, okay? Nothing like Roman's getting out there.
What does it look like from now until match time? I assume, because I've been watching the workouts, I've seen that Paul Heyman's been blowing up your phone. So many no, 25 missed calls yesterday I saw on your Instagram. Also saw you go through some workouts. What does it look like from now until match time?
we're just trying to lock in and keep the process the exact same. Nothing changes. We try to keep the time the same. The meals, have to stay scattered throughout the day. The cardio's got to stay in. The treatment's got to stay in. The recovery. So we brought the whole team. We played, South Florida. We brought it to Vegas.
You brought your training camp here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to get stupid. Did we rent a house out here? They got massive homes out here.
Oh, I can't get that. I don't want to give my location away, but it's so nice. I wish I could plug it too, because it's bad.
Okay, so
My kids are running around crazy.
yes, so these houses out here are absurd. The houses are crazy out here. Conor McGregor, I think, when he had his first fight over here, rented a house over here, brought his entire fight camp with him. And it was like this 25,000 square foot, had the training team and one person on the other side.
An hour?
You're treating this as main event, big time fight. We're moving fight camp from South Florida to Las Vegas.
This is a multi-million-dollar operation.
Oh, you want to leave?
We're not messing with it.
Until Roman Reigns leaves?
This isn't just
Probably a few more minutes.
We're gonna make talent on Saturdays. We don't do that. This is what it's all about. This is WrestleMania. We do not cut any corners. You can't be cheap. You gotta make it happen.
Filling up Allegiant Stadium.
That's what I'm saying. I catch this dope. Everything's paid for the next 5 years or so.
You're welcome. Did you? I saw you hold the Raiders jersey up and asked them to acknowledge you. Saw some Niner game.
And I stay true. Keep eye on all the content. You gotta read every line. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read it all.
Okay.
Take it all in. But I acknowledge the Niners and the Niner game. You gotta show respect to that. We got Southern hospitality. We show respect.
That's very kind.
That type of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even think about how you were just trying to show the Raiders some respect because
City, man.
they were acknowledging their tribal chief in it.
The tribal chief is global. We have a whole, talent operation pretty much in every city. Hometown, right?
These people aren't from here, I think. A lot of people travel in Vegas.
But I just made it. This is ours now.
It's the island of relevancy. That's what you do, brother. You bring it up. So, all the things that Paul said, I like to mention during the match, or it was just eliminating all Paul Heyman did shit from your match.
You're asking him for permission to do your commentary.
Shut up, Cole.
Not how to do
It's abuse.
I do have a question, but
Go ahead, Cole.
I want to know who's going to carry the Ulafala.
Well, we know who that is.
It's got a new
The OTC, and then one very special man as well.
47 if you will.
I don't know. That's the thing. I haven't had to do this before. So there's going to be a few things that we got to figure out there on the fly. I know you're pretty pre-rehearsed. You like to look at your stuff and be prepared. But I like to go out there and let my hands taste it.
Yeah,
I don't like to
like
really
us.
question about all that experience I got on the job. I like to go out there and just let it rip. I don't sit there and think about all these stupid things like you all the time.
I need to tell stories and I need to tell what's going on.
Well, you want me to do your job too, or what? How much is he make? You tack it on how much I make it. Both we gotta do.
Ladies and gentlemen, a man who's about to catapult the WWE to newer heights somehow, maybe even all the way to space.
we're doing that these days.
That's what I heard.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
No, we're not. No, we're not. There we go. Flat earther over there?
Close, dude.
Don't buy it, John G.
No doubt. Anyways, Mayor, who's going to put this
No, it's almost done. No, I'm gonna start recording after Roman. We gotta check out the other stuff. We paid for everything.
And winner
Well,
of Saturday night's main event.
no, he's not. Wait, he didn't even win yet.
Put the order in on? Huh? Put the order in for the guys? Yeah. Something's wrong.
I did put the order on. It said someone else. It smelled like someone else.